Let's go.
All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in as we close the chapter on week 4 in the NFL. So let's go ahead and start with Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins taking on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh boy. It was on Thursday Night Football. And I must say, we all know the big story on this one. Tua Tagovailoa, he gets knocked out again. That's twice less than a week. Damn, that's not good. That's definitely not good. The Cincinnati Bengals win the game 27-15, as now they go on to Sunday night to take on the Ravens. That's going to be a showdown for sure. As Miami Dolphins, now they take on the Jets, and their starting quarterback is going to be Teddy Bridgewater. As the Jets, they keep on collecting. All right, y'all, we got up pretty early for this one as the London series continues with the Minnesota Vikings. They travel all the way to London with the New Orleans Saints, and I'm telling you, this game was a classic. It was a good game as Justin Jefferson was getting his European gritty on. We had Jameis Winston on the sideline looking like Queen Latifah and set it off as Andy Dalton, the redhead stepchild, got the start. He led them on a drive that could have tied the game up, but Will Lutz missed a 61-yard field goal. They came up a little short on a double doinker. Ravens versus Bills. Oh, what a thrill. I had this game circled on my calendar since the schedule came out. And I had Josh Allen ranked higher than Lamar Jackson. So I wanted to see really the tail of the tape with these two quarterbacks. The Bills found themselves down 17 early, but in the second half, rallied to come back. With Josh Allen, he did it with his arm and his legs, while Lamar Jackson didn't have one of those Lamar Jackson days. He had 2 interceptions on the day as John Harbaugh. He did gamble when it was 4th and goal. He didn't kick a field goal when it was tied 20-20, opted to go for it. I didn't have a problem with it, but he didn't get it. Josh Allen, he led the Bills back downfield for a game-winning field goal. 23-20 was your final score, and damn, I still got Josh Allen.
Packers hosting the Patriots, and I thought this game would be decided early as Brian Hoyer gets a start. Matt Jones is injured with that hurt ankle. Hoyer wouldn't last long as he got knocked out in the first quarter with a paired head injury, and in came the rookie, what's his name? Bailey Zappi. But he was zapping the ball everywhere. But Aaron Rodgers, being the bad man that he is, he overcame a pick 6 for the Packers to win in overtime, 27-24. Too close for comfort, in my opinion. Packers. NFC East leading Philadelphia Eagles versus the AFC South leading Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is a pretty good game. I mean, the Jags jumped out on top 14-0. But that didn't last long. Trevor Lawrence, come on, Trevor, had 5 turnovers by itself, all by his lonesome, as Jalen Hurts looked terrific as the Eagles came back to win by 8, 29-20.
All right, Commanders versus Dallas in an NFC East matchup in Jerry's world. Washington struck first with a touchdown pass to rookie wide receiver Dotson. Cooper Rush, he's still up in there, answers right back with a touchdown pass to Michael Gallup. Welcome back, Michael Gallup. Dallas defense harassed Carson Wentz all game, sacking him twice. Diggs was in the building getting an interception. How about them Cowboys? All right, they cruised to a victory, 25-10. Let's go ahead and stay in the NFC East. Giants and Bears battling, and this game was not safe for quarterbacks. For the Giants, as Daniel Jones went out with apparent leg injury. Tyrod Taylor came out, then he got concussed, had to leave the game. However, the Giants do win 20-12. I have no idea who's playing quarterback for New York and London versus the Packers. I guess we'll see. All right, thank you so much for your patience. It's been a crazy week. I've been getting messages. Hey, where's it at? Hey, where's week 4 at? No worries. I really appreciate your patience. And let me go ahead and really tie a bow on week 4 here, as the Raiders are the last team to get into the win column, and they went ahead and took care of business over the Denver Broncos, getting their first win of the season. Then we move on to Sunday night. We had Kansas City Chiefs versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a Super Bowl rematch. And I tell you what, it was magic all over the field, and Tom was not terrific. Let me just go ahead and reiterate that. And it's not because of what's going on behind the scenes with Tom Brady. It's just the Kansas City Chiefs came in there and they said, we be damned if we leave with an L. And Pat Mahomes had sprinkled magic dust all over the field and put a 40 burger on the #1 defense, and that was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Moving on to Monday night, and man, that was a slobber knocker of a game, as the 49ers and the Rams continue their heated rivalry. Hated rivalry. It's not like, Seahawks and 49ers. It was more of a competitive, we mirror each other type of game. Here you got the physical team versus the finesse team, and bad blood has been spilled over due to, I guess, Jimmy Ward, Debo, Aaron Donald, that whole situation. 49ers prevailed 24-9 as they moved to 7 straight regular season wins, led by Jimmy Garoppolo. Even though he left a lot on the field, 49ers were still able to come up with the victory.